Going on, everyone? We're back again. We got more of this art. It's beautiful, beautiful art. Get my water out of the way. And yeah, we yesterday we were getting the sketches onto the plastic. We had finished that off, and now we are done pretty much all the coloring with the pencil crayons, the Prisma pencil crayons, and the Posca markers off camera. This probably took me another think like 4 hours, 5 hours. But like again, that's no stress. I was just taking my time with it, and I have some really really nice pieces. I was happy how these shrank down, and we're gonna I I mixed some glitter, uh, nice like fine speckle glitter here into that. And I mixed and coated certain spots that I wanted to be shiny, and then I coated the rest of the other spots with just regular Mod Podge. So it's ready for the UV resin now. So that's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna coat them so that they end up looking like this, nice and shiny and nice and beautiful and hard, safe to use. Then we'll link them up with the keychain links that we have here. And we have the keychains over to the side of me. I have the UV resin light beside of me, so we'll just get started, and I'll show you guys the kind of pieces too, so you guys can kind of see each one front and back. Um, we'll start with the Triforce because that's everyone knows the Triforce from Legend of Zelda. So we got shrink plastic here, pencil crayon, Prisma marker. And I'm going to coat this with UV resin. And I didn't put anything on the back except for full glitter Mod Podge on the spots that, on this one specifically, on the spots of the Triforce, and then I left this open spot of the Triforce with just regular Mod Podge, so it's clear. And then we have a Master Sword, and I did one before, but this one is more of like a kawaii sized one, and like kind of like, yeah, what's going on, guys? So yeah, I'm showing some shrinky din keychains that we were working on yesterday, and now we're back. We're going to be putting some of the resin, UV resin on, and these are from Ocarina of Time inspired. So we've got like a bunch of medallions that we've made and we've colored in with Mod Podge and UV resin. Oh, sorry, we're going to put the UV resin, but this is so far shrink plastic and pencil crayon and Posca markers, and we just shaded them in and colored them up so they're nice. And then shrunk them down, baked them in the oven. What's going on? Hi from India. What's going on? Love from Canada. Thanks for subscribing. Definitely hit that like button. I appreciate you guys. But we're going through some of the emblems that I made with shrink plastic. And these are from the video game Ocarina of Time, if anyone's a Legend of Zelda fan. It's just front and back. And so I did all 6 of the medallions that you'd have to collect from each dungeon as an adult Link. And then I did all of the 3 medallions that you'll get from the 3 dungeons as a young Link. So I think that's pretty cool, and they all go together. And then you guys are going to see how my idea to kind of group them together on the keychains is going to go. So super flat, hard, but and they have been coated with Mod Podge and glitter. So if you guys like that, definitely give me a shout out because versus these plain ones that I've been doing, is just a plain sneaker. I call them sneaky dinks or sneaker dinks, but these I've just coated with just glitter Posca markers and regular Posca and pencil ground. But these I've been putting glitter into the actual the Mod Podge and mixing it in so it coats and it dries up. So that's pretty dope. And then we're gonna, yeah, you guys are gonna see us UV resin them and then cure them. so that we finish them into keychains. Okay, another one of the young ones. Got a lot of people liking this one. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Happy Family Day if you guys are celebrating Family Day. So let's just get the resin light out. Let's pull the resin out and let's just get to work with it. I'm gonna turn up the little bit of music that I have on in the background. So if you guys have any comments, just let me know. But I'm just gonna have some lo-fi on the music in the background. Let me know in the comments. Hit that like and subscribe, and let's rock and roll. All right, guys, let's go. Appreciate you guys tuning in on a Monday. Happy Family Day. Pick up yourself. Pick up your family. Send love. All that good stuff, guys. It's a nice pour. So we can get 4 in at a time. So let's get 4 in. And we're starting off with the backs. I like to start with the backs first and then work my way to the front side, just in case I might mess someone up. So and I'm pushing and pulling the resin, not the plastic. I'm turning the cup, trying to like move it not as little as possible. This resin is also self-leveling, so it'll balance itself out. Two done. Okay, so we got the first four done. I'm gonna turn the light on, set it, and forget it. Two 5-minute cycles each. So that's 10 minutes of curing, and it should be good. Just moving this as far away from me as possible because last time I was pouring pouring resin. Last time I was pouring resin and I actually had a spill, so trying to avoid that as best as possible. Okay, so got the first set curing, nice pours. So we'll do the next set. And I'm gonna need more containers, so let me just dump out more stuff I have. Two there. And these are all starting to get like a large amounts of shrink plastic, so that's pretty cool. The art's starting to stack up, starting to see it and appreciate it. If you guys like this type of art, or keychains or pins and stuff, definitely hit the like and subscribe. Okay, good. So I got my next four, so I can do another four on these. All this cures. Legend of Zelda uh, medallions that I'm making into keychains. Pencil crayon and marker. It's all hand drawn, handmade. So, if you guys like, definitely please give a like and subscribe. Alright. So this purple one, I accidentally forgot to punch the hole into it before I baked it and shrunk it. So like now I need to like use a tool and some heat to punch a hole. So I'm not gonna resin the front and back side of where you would put the hole. So that's all right. We'll just do that one later, or maybe I'll do it on camera. I just have to get a torch out and I can punch the hole through. But everything else has the holes. You just have to make sure you cut the plastic before you shrink it down. Because if you don't, you'll have to have a Dremel or just a little heat and a metal spoke or some kind. Can't even see it. It looks like there's an air bubble, but you just can't see it. because the speckles are kind of making up for it. Metallic flake. It's okay. A few air bubbles never hurt nobody. I think lack of some air bubbles hurt people more than they did not. That would make sense. Okay, that's four. And these are now finished at least two cycles, so I'm just gonna break it. I set it again for another two, but these are all good. Pull all these out. Looking very beautiful and very shiny. An air bubble, small one. Cut it. I'm gonna scan them all before I put them in. Sorry about the dragging sounds. Just not lifting it because if it spills, yeah, on me. Okay, so next set it, and then we can inspect these now because these are all glazed on this side. Perfect. You see now it's got the glaze on this side. Really makes the glitter pop out. And then the not glazed side. Still shiny, but it's got still got a kind of matte undertone coat. So it's pretty nice. We have another three pieces to go for the back sides, and then we'll do all of them for the front sides after. Yeah, very nice. And no spills, no air bubbles, all nice and coated all the way to the edge. Very clean. I am actually thinking of making this one into like a chain of some kind, I think, because it just came out very solid. And my cut for the loop around at the top, solid. So super happy with that. And yeah, the window too. I just like how it's translucent, clear. Love that about it. Has anyone heard the expression for the saying, I love that for you? And I never think if anyone's been disingenuous with that, let me know. I've had sometimes. Sometimes I just don't know if they're just saying it because they genuinely don't give a shit about it for themselves. But at least they appreciate you. Yeah, I'm really liking these pieces. I think they turned out phenomenal. So really proud of what we've got. So on this one, in the hole where we have the the keychain, uh, like the in the area where we have the keychain hole, I actually got some resin in it, so it's gonna be no problem. What we're gonna do is actually just like we're just gonna continue to seal it, and then we're gonna take our little drill tool that we have here, and then we're just gonna like drill it back from the other side. And no big. So the pressure and opens back up nice, nice and easy. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting better at my dexterity with the tools, so that's been good. Like the first few times, it felt like so fidgety and shit, like kind of made me nervous. But been getting better, and also I don't. I've been learning. I don't have any rush to this. This is always like a nice little therapy enjoyment. So chilling. better. Last piece. Okay. That's all the pieces there. The light's just about to turn off. So now we have all of our bottoms coated. Yeah, got all our bottoms coated. Yeah, nice. All right, I'll get the tweezers. Super smooth now, and makes a nice, cool sound. I'm just gonna inspect all of them. Almost feels like you're inspecting jewelry. I guess to a degree it is jewelry. I'm thinking maybe these shouldn't be keychains and these should actually be necklaces. So, what do you guys think? Should I make these into keychains or should I turn these into necklaces? Like, have one of these, like, here. Feels like good necklace size. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it looks like all the fronts, sorry, all the back sides are good. And the holes did not fill with resin. I got one of those holes that are filled with resin. So when it does finish curing on the second one that's on, I'll pull it out, give it a little spin, and then we can start with all of our fronts. Yeah, we have so far no air bubbles, no spills, so those are positives. Just the one little uh, dip into, just the one little dip into the keychain hole, but that's no biggie. I'm gonna be really excited to see how the front ends up turning out when it gets resin on it because the back's looking great. Like sometimes I'm not sure because the Mod Podge can end up looking like cloudy here, and because it gets punched. Seems like when the resin gets on it, looks good. And it's got a little bit of texture to it too because of the metallic flakes and sparkle. So that's cool. Okay, let's check these out. Nice. Came out very clean. That's the uncoated side with no resin on it versus a coated piece with resin on it. They look shiny, but one definitely doesn't have that like laminated kind of yeah, think of like a laminated card, but just about as thick as a debit card, credit card, and much more beautiful because you can put art on it, obviously. And then yeah, this is the backside of the Master Sword that I did, but more kawaii style. So you can still see the imprint. Yeah. But backside, I'm just gonna take this tool to open up the one that I had filled accidentally. Looks like it's gonna go through all the way. Yep. So it's this one. Yeah, and you can see it was stuck actual thing here. So I'm gonna use some pry tools carefully, just pop that off. I'm good there. Yep. So I'm just gonna put it down on the table just so I can actually get some pressure on it instead of holding it because I don't like it to snap and or flex like that. I'm gonna go the uncoated side first, straight down, slow but with like I'd say medium to slightly moderate pressure until I can kind of feel it go through, and then we'll go through. Just because I didn't want to fracture too much the resin on the side. I've had that happen before where I was drilling too fast and the resin layer fractured or splintered, and it makes it look cloudy and not the best. So to avoid that, just take your time, and flatter surface is better so you can get the angle on it. But yeah, so everything's looking good so far. We're gonna coat the fronts now. Do our first four set, another four set, and then three. All right. Stretch. Make sure you guys are stretching. Okay. Okay, I should actually try to pry this off. Came off a lot easier than I thought. Piece right there. Okay, so front sides. Yeah, if anyone likes Legend of Zelda, definitely hit the like, and or let me know in the comments. There's an air bubble, so I'm trying to pull it to the top. Don't like that. I got it. I actually pulled it right out. That works. That's four. But our four tops. Oh, the four first tops. Five more to go. Oh, sorry. Four, six more to go. Excuse me. Okay. Yo, Esteban. Yo, check this shit out. Yeah. You know Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? But like you know of like Legend of Zelda, check out the pieces. They're making the medallions from the game. And then I got like the Young Link medallion pieces in there. But they're coming out pretty nice, right? And then I put some I put some like gold speckle inside the Mod Podge before I put in this resin, so it's like got the speckle part. So if you come up with more Lego ideas, I want to try some new metallic because before I just used the marker to make that gold, and well, I have the paint, but I'm also getting better at the pencil crayon and the shading of that. So like the yellow of this is all pencil crayon, and now I can show you. But check this out. Solid, right? And that's like very minimal marker versus yours. I had pretty much used all marker. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I even measured that one, so you notice it came out way straighter versus yours. There was a little bit of warping. So please come up with some ideas. I need some. Yeah, 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 yeah. And just overall cutting. Like this is another piece that was like super intricate. Yeah. Nice. Thanks, yo. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, yo. Very cool. Yeah. I made some of my early pieces for my roommate, and yeah, and this is like now been. I started maybe the first time we did this back. Uh, this was December, like the weekend before Christmas. So yeah, I've just been doing it pretty much every week, uh, multiple times a week, and it's been like amazing, absolutely phenomenal. So I want to put those to the side for them to come like actually look. Yeah, so far solid. I'll take that compliment to the bank. That's actually really kind of me. Yeah, really, really kind. So we're just gonna do one more back, and then we can throw these set in, and then we got three more, and then it's linkage time. So I'm excited for the linkage. Okay. With the purple, when the resin goes in, I can barely see. I have to like, put my eyes to that. I can see it when it's at the edge, though. Most important thing. So this purple one, as I mentioned, I had covered the hole. Sorry, I didn't punch the hole earlier, so I'm just gonna leave it the tip uncovered with resin, so then I can come back with a hot poking tool, and I can poke and punch a hole there. So these all look actually phenomenal. Yeah, the resin on it. These are so solid. Didn't, didn't know. Sometimes again, we surprise ourselves how much we surprise ourselves. She's looking beautiful. Evolutionary. Okay, final three. But let's take an inspect of these ones. Oh yeah, solid. I could do the sides, but it's not necessary. But yeah, I'll probably do the sides of certain ones. Actually, no, it's not needed. So yeah, probably on this one I could have put less speckle on the blue one, but you can see it, and definitely underneath. So that's to always tell people. Yeah, it's looking super nice, glazed. The Triforce I think is by far become my favorite piece because it's so straight, punch hole, and that area, the loop ring is like super clean, and it fits with the speckle. So I really like it. Then I think yeah, secondary would be this, but I just wish I put a little bit less of the sparkle on the gemstones. But yeah, let me know if you guys like Legend of Zelda or if you guys like keychains and pins. As soon as I'm done with all of the UV resining, we're gonna actually link them up so that we turn them into keychains. And I got all the tools ready on the side there, so don't feel shy. Definitely hit the like. Definitely hit the subscribe. Appreciate you guys. All right, three more pieces to do the tops. We already did the bottoms or the back sides, so just finishing off the tops, taking our time, stretching as we go, and yeah, we're gonna connect after. So yeah, the first game I mentioned yesterday's live was actually Legend of Zelda on Super Nintendo. Sorry, on N64 that I owned and I got to play, and it was a super meaningful game to me because like when my parents got divorced, it was yeah, not difficult to be alone, but I just had a lot of time alone to myself. Single parent, always working, and didn't really have like all that many babysitters. But shit, he at least it was still in an age where he allowed me to, and I think it was normal for kids to be playing video games. Whether or not it was the right thing to be doing at the time. And yeah, I grew to really love like storyline, premise, whole open world concept. All right. I don't really like too much like I don't like Dungeons and Dragons and like super like fantasy stuff like that, but Legend of Zelda has a true place in my heart. Yeah, true place, true place. And I do like other like properties too. Like don't get me wrong, I like other properties. It was just one of the first ones I started with. Like think that Super Mario. Those are probably mine and my siblings' first like taste into like the gaming world. We call it. Okay, so we got two more pieces now. Applying resin. And then we have the light on the side to cure it. Last piece, and we can get our links. Who's got the link? Who's got the link on the shrinky dink dinks? I got the links on the shrinky dink dinks. Who's got the links on the shrinky dink dinks? I got the links on the shrinky dink dinks. Yeah, these came out really nice. I'm like very pleased. I was talking about how to do these all together. You guys are gonna see how I'm gonna bunch these all together when we add our links. I think it's gonna be cool, but you guys can let me know of other ideas you guys would like to see me try, or other themes of like stuff. Because like I'm trying to now make some sets of things so they all can kind of go together. So whether it's keychains or pins or magnets or earrings, like studs or dangly earrings, please let me know. You guys can comment. You guys can follow me on social media too. Like I'm not a hard dude to get a hold of. And that's it. Let's take our torch. Check. Yeah, air. That song, Jordan Sparks. Everyone remembers that song. Chris Brown, before all the drama and Flamahama. All right. So this should be about done. And then I can pull these other four out, and then I can throw the last three in. And then that's it for resin. Actually cap this off now. And just the perfect timing. So before I move anything else, pop these out. Send these off to bake. Cure. However you like to say it. And this UV light, it's really sick because there's two sides of it, and there's the opportunity or ability to use it separately. So when my partner and I are together and we're doing, I'm assisting her with her clay, uh, she can have the preliminary light on one side for closest to her to cure things, just like a semi cure before she sends it off to me to finish it off. So that's like super dope. I love that. I just love the machine. She's gone through like before upgrading to this one. I think like she used to replace them like 4 times a year, which is like too much. But she also does this as a business, not shrink plastic, but she does polymer clay. So if anyone is interested in like polymer clay, check out Kitten Jelly Boutique because she sculpts this. This is hand sculpted out of polymer clay, and she's also made me this as well too. Caught it. Nice catch. Let me just scoop this in here like that. This is supposed to be a ramekin of ketchup because she knows I'm like a super big fan of ketchup. But some people have said it's like sherbet or ice cream dipped in like, or sorry, ice cream with the strawberry cone glaze. So feel free to explore at Kitten Jelly Boutique on Instagram and Etsy. Okay, so let's show you guys what my idea is. Okay, cool. These pieces in front of me. Let's get rid of some things and tidy up because now we actually don't need some stuff, so we can kind of reorganize things here. I'll be excited because I got some keychains that I've been missing church, unfortunately, because we've had the snowstorm. So it's not just me, but they've been canceling in-person church and it's gone online. But I have some personalized keychains and pins for my partner's family and extended family. So I've just been waiting to go back to church in person so I can gift those to them. They're really cool pieces. Just gonna tidy up here and we're gonna make our links for our keychains. You guys can kind of see where I'm going with it. I hope everyone's having a pretty, or I hope everyone had a really enjoyable, safe weekend and got to hopefully get a workout from all this damn snow we keep getting. And yeah, I think you guys are staying safe. Okay, so the tools that we require is the fish tweezers or kind of fish bone tweezers and this metal ring that has these slots. And then we just need our pieces. So we have silver, silver. The last one, where's the other one? It's in there. Excuse me. Okay, so this is gold, gold, gold. Okay, so this one I want to have as gold. This one I want to have as. I'm gonna make all three of these just regular silver, silver, silver. Okay, so I got these lined up like that. I can move this out of your guys' way now. I don't need this tray anymore. And then I'm going to need the rings. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry. So this one is going to be 1 and 2. That one's I need more of the links. That's what I'll need to separate those. Yeah. I'm just brainstorming. I have an idea. So more jump rings. Uh, 5, 6. So yeah, I have an idea about how I'm going to connect all these because they're not all going to be separate keychains. And also, I want to leave it open because I'm now liking the idea of turning these into necklaces because they look good size wise as a necklace. So, or I feel so, like pretty noticeable. All right, dangle up, but I'll keep them on the keychain links for now because at least I know they're not going to go anywhere. So yeah, I have the tool, just like a ring to open up the jump hoops, and I just put it on the finger that I feel most comfortable with. So that's my left hand. And so, 1, 2, it's gonna be a lot on that. It's gonna probably not fit. So yeah, I'm gonna need to separate some of those. Okay, let's get the first one on, and then get the first bugger on, and then take it off with the main one. Because what I want to do is have all of these on one in a certain manner. Okay, so that's how you do it. So now I'm going to take this off. Well, I don't for this, but for the next one, I want a link and have all of them sitting along this. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to open up from here. so slightly, just enough to get it off. And on this, I'm just repositioning the tongs, or sorry, the tweezers, pliers, and we're gonna call them. And then close it up so it's nice and sealed. And then yeah, so now I have one keychain, but that has more separation between the links, if that makes sense. So now I have that, and then I can connect them all on, and then I can organize them, I guess, based off color. So I have this first one on. I'm just going to leave this here for now, just before I get to the other ones. But in the meantime, I can do some of these ones here. So let's stretch, and then let's do some of these small ones. Or some of the other ones in general. So I need some of these jump rings. And I actually don't like when these jump rings are open. I prefer when it's closed because I feel like it's uniform, it's even, and I won't mess it up. But when they're open, it's like I end up getting confused on how to close it properly, which is kind of weird because I opened it, or these ones I didn't open, but you get what I'm saying. You catch what I'm putting down, or you can smell what I'm stepping in. Okay. So pop this. All right. All of our pieces are now cured and baked. So I'll show you guys the front and the back. Back side, front side. We got the Master Sword, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. If you guys like that game, definitely hit that like. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. So let's organize this now properly. So this one is definitely a silver one. So these are my 3 silvers. These are my 3 golds. Cool. Color wise, red. Let's do orange. So purple is going to go behind that. Orange. We'll do green. And we'll do blue. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, so we're going. Well, now I gotta change this one then just for the orientation of the links because I want some silvers in there too. So let's put this tweezer on. Swap this through. And then take our main cluster, put it on the right orientation, and then close the gap. And then I just can like come from the front and like just squeeze it there. Come from the middle, kind of squeeze it there. We have 2 connected. And so we're gonna put 4 more on it, so it's gonna be 6 total. All right, and yeah, they can spin around and they can make sounds and look beautiful. All right, that's 2. Now then we have the green, which is in the gold. So gold jump ring. Pop it open. Doesn't need to be open all that much. I actually prefer to keep it like fairly closed. And before that, I need to take another ring. Sorry, another loop off. So get this loop off. Pop that. Back on the main cluster. Close it off. Tighten it up. Gold jump ring. Grab the piece. The orientation. Slide it on. Grab the cluster. Shoot that. Ankle. Tweezers. All right. Close it off. Yeah, it's starting to get real colorful. I like it. Real festive. Oh yeah, I really like it when you can see the actual all of them in a row. That's like sick shit. I'll have to lay it out and fan it out because it's gonna want to keep moving. But let me do it like this for you guys. Very cool. So yeah, you could do like 3, you could do 6, you could do as many as you can get onto the ring, right? So kind of think in your mind how you want it to look if you're thinking of trying this out. And it's kind of like changed as the pieces, like when they shrink, when I'm scratching on them, they kind of change through the process before I get to this final stage where it's like I've put the resin on, I can assemble them, and it's pretty much good to go. Also, yeah, this is a shortbread, sorry, a sugar cookie that I put Lucky Charms marshmallows at the top of. So that's exactly what I'm just like one downing. Mhm. Mm, mm, mm. Warm. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Warm. Hmm. Silver. Sorry, I kind of have like a brain fart. Also, probably is like the sugar cookie. Hey, it's Kid and Jelly Boutique. What's going on? How are you, friend? How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Are you working on any art after your day at work? How was your day? It's one that just kind of didn't connect it as cleanly, so I'm just going in the seam and I'm kind of fixing it up. Hey, yeah, friend. I'm joking. You are more than a friend. You are my special, special dear. I love you very much. But yeah, we're just getting to the assembly part. The resin went really well. And you're cooking now. Nice. Day was busy. Very cool. Very cool. Making your beef tongue, as you had mentioned earlier. I have never ate or tried beef tongue. Not a, yeah, not a fan. That's okay. So, wait a minute. The bumba. Ah, darn. Okay, so I see what I did wrong. I have to take this link back off and I have to get it. So it's on the other side. It's my fault. My fault. Perfect. Okay, nice. Okay, so green. Put a blue on a silver jump ring. Grab it. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna put the last two with gold jump rings. All right, okay, so I have to put this here. Keep brainstorming. And I don't even have the hole for the purple one, so I can't put the purple one on, ironically. So we'll save that one. Okay, so yeah, we'll just put a silver one on the other yellow one on this temple. Not closed all the way. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, I need to heat up a tool to be able to poke a hole in this because I forgot to poke the hole in that. So let's try to find something to heat up with. Tool wise, tool wise, tool wise. It'll probably have to just be these. Now I do have a lighter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my lighter. I'm gonna light this candle. And actually, no, I don't even think I'm gonna need a candle. I could just do it quick if this goes well. Okay, so let's move all of our beautiful pieces before there's any harm or damage that comes to them. God forbid, knock on wood. Okay, okay, no, it's all good. All right, choosing. So I'll put it in this hand. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this there. This. This. That's resin that's on there. So don't mind that. You can see it's starting to get hot. So at least we know it's working. It smells like shit. All right. Let's. Went through next. Nice. Nice. Just what we wanted. It was all part of our plan. Definitely give a like for that because I was like, it went through clean, no fracture, no nothing. I just made sure to heat this up and I could see it like getting slightly red. So I wanted to put out the heat gun, but I'm like, huh, don't even need to have the lighter ready. So I'm just gonna wait for that to cool a little bit, wipe it down, clean the hole, good to go. Okay, so we got our drill tool. Let's do our drill tool. Beauty. Just like that, we got a hole. It actually looks pretty much identical to the other ones. So we're just gonna clean it up, front to back. And then now we can coat with resin now. And that's the last little tip piece before I can throw it onto the stack. And then we got keychains in between while this finishes off. So I'm just gonna, I don't even need the big bottle. I can actually just, we have in this small applicator bottle. So I'll use use that. Okay. Okay, just covering that a little bit, and then we can do the other side after. This is probably gonna need 2 minutes each side. I'll throw it in after when it's all done. Okay, so the next two that are gonna go together are gonna be the Master Sword and Triforce. Like you gotta have Master Sword and Triforce together, right? So we're gonna put those together, and I'm gonna do Master Sword Silver, Triforce Gold. Makes sense. Yeah. I put the silver on the wrong one, obviously. Smart. Silver on gold and not on the silver. Yeah, so this probably all thing together took me, I'd say, between all 11 pieces, like probably like 10, 11 hours. So about an hour a piece. If I was to like be that one piece and just rip it from start to finish, yeah, probably that amount of time. But it's definitely not like a rush thing. Something that I do tend to like spending my time on, and kind of showing people like a starting piece and then how it gets to like the finished piece of the pre-bake versus post-bake. So now we got Triforce linkage, but we're gonna put that beside our Master Sword, so it's got a friend in need. Always gotta have a friend in need. Always gotta have one. If not, there always is one. And I think I'm going to put it behind because I like the idea of being behind Master Sword. better. Come and show you guys. And then after, I'll pull the camera off before we finish and before we go, just so you guys can get a proper view, everything laid out. So just need to do this side, and I can throw the purple on. Just making sure this all got. Okay. Final three pieces. And yeah, these are all just gonna go together on the same link because I can bring that back after the fact. If people wanted to like be separated, it's not a problem. And these are all just be regular silver. So I need one more gold, and just the silver. Purple though is going to be a. Yeah, it's like a whole keychain set now, which is kind of like what I saw in my mind. I'm like, this seems like a pretty cool aesthetic. Let's go with that. More. Yeah, like who was this Barney? A little bit too beepy beepy for me. All right, and my sister is ironically, so I gotta call her back. But we're almost done anyway, so yeah, we'll finish up. Just got all these pieces left. Almost, almost. That's why sometimes, like when you don't open it from when it's closed, you can never really get the angle right. Or I've yet to master how to do it. There you go. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Okay, so purple's done now. So I can just throw that on last from here. Purple one. I'm just gonna put it with a gold link because I already have 3 silver ones on that side. So I'm gonna put the gold link here. Featuring pinky ring, pinky ring, pinky ring. Take it off. And down over here. So I'm gonna probably need to get another set of tweezers to just open that up, but it's on, so we can focus on that after. Check this out. Really colorful keychain set. All the medallions, obviously. Okay. Last piece. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep these separate for now. It's a good vibe. That's a good vibe. Yeah, like that. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. So we got everything done now. Everything, all the pieces are done, connected, finished off. We can go and inspect now. So let's inspect, and then we can call that a day, or call that a night, wherever part of the world you're at. Get all of our tools, clean up as we go. You know, the one thing I do not like having all of these places that, you know, you work in a spot and yeah, it's just not the best. So yeah. Now we got all these connected. All right. So got everything linked up quickly. We can turn the camera around and show off what we made. Sounds like a plan. I think it sounds like a plan. All right. So we got two keychain sets and then three individual keychains. So I think that's pretty dope. Got three emblems right here. Those three. Remember, I got this whole set, just super crazy. Super crazy set. Six of those there. I got one of these here, just like that. So super dope. So let me turn the camera around for you guys. Turn the music down. Show you guys what we're working with now. All right, so check this out. So got these medallions from Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Tweezers, so easier to. There you go. Much better. There you go. Came out super fine. They almost look like they're real gems. And then the backs, full glitter. We got clean pours with our resin. We didn't get any air bubbles. Super pleased with these. I think these look quite pristine. And then we got our 6 medallions from Ocarina of Time that you acquire over the course of the game as an adult. You have to get these 3 to enable yourself with the Ocarina of Time itself to open the Temple of Time, in which then you become an adult and you will traverse through the storyline to get these and then be able to fight Ganondorf and save Princess Zelda. So these are all the pieces. And we finished off, and it didn't even take us pretty much more than honestly a couple, like not even a day or a couple hours throughout each day, and I think that this is a really cool set. So I want you guys to, if you guys have tuned in, definitely let me know. Comment on what you guys think I should do next, set wise. Should I do like more Legend of Zelda? Do you guys like Super Mario or Sonic Tales? I did some Demon Slayer stuff, so let me know what you guys are thinking. I'm like super curious to keep on expanding my horizon when it comes to this art stuff and try different things. So if you guys like this, as I mentioned, hit the like button, hit the subscribe notifications, and stuff that you guys know how to do. And if not, hey, fun while you guys tuned in. Appreciate you guys. That's it for me. All right. We'll see you guys. Peace.